Good morning. Good morning. Wow. Look at all this Gator pride. Yeah, no, really, look at all this Gator pride. I love it. A sea of blue. I just love it. I love it. I love it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the University of Houston Downtown's 2025 State of the University Address. I'm Samika Knight, the morning anchor at ABC 13, and hopefully I'm speaking to all the viewers. Good morning. I love it. You guys are going to be a great crowd. This is amazing. Well, I graduated actually from the University of Houston with a BA in broadcast journalism. Oh, yeah, I'm a part of the family. The UH family I'm talking about. Dr. Couture, you know how much I love my Cougs. Go Cougs. Today, though, I am calling myself a Gator as well. Educator, actually. You're my friend too, wherever educator is. The theme for today's State of the University Address is making aspirations a reality. And let me tell you, since I have the inside scoop to today's address, you know, us journalists, we love to get the inside scoop. I've been told the students, faculty, and staff of UHD have been hard at work over the last year making dreams come true. If that has happened for you, let me hear you. Yeah, right? I see you. I love it. I love it. So today you will learn how many of the goals this thriving institute have been met here, all in the name of nurturing talent, generating knowledge, and driving socioeconomic mobility for a just and sustainable future. But before we begin our formal presentation, we are going to take a moment to experience the language that binds us all. We're talking about music. How exciting. So it is a great pleasure of mine to introduce the Cadence Piano Quartet from Kender High School for the Performing and Visual Arts. Yes. Yes. Lights up, take a bow. I love it so much. By the way, I'm so excited to introduce them. That is my high school as well. I am a proud HSPVA alum. So thanks to Program Director Rudolfo Morales. If you are here, just wave your hand. I saw you in the building. There they are, off to the side there. Also, Chamber Music Coordinator Amanda Heathco. Good to see you there. And also, in his absence, Orchestra Director Dr. Brad Smith. Now, Cadence will now perform Lento, the first movement of Piano Quartet Opus 67 by Joaquin Torino. Let them perform now. Just beautiful, right? Now, raise your hand if you can play a stringed instrument at that level. That's what I thought. And did I mention these are high school students, Kender High School for the Performing Visual Arts. You guys did a fantastic job. Thank you so much for that beautiful rendition. Yeah. Also, I love this crowd. Dr. Blanchard, they are ready for you, okay? Okay, and before Dr. Blanchard shares with us his vision for the future of UHD, let's take a moment to reflect on the past year's events and accomplishments and celebrations with this highlight video.
At the University of Houston downtown, success is measured in a variety of ways by the academic achievement of our students and how well they make their aspirations real beyond the classroom, their engagement in campus life, and how strongly the institution connects with and gives back to people and communities near and far. This year, we put action behind our strategic plans by serving Houston. Nurturing excellence. Engaging students. And inspiring dialogue.
You need to be connecting with your colleagues, strangers, people that you have things in common, people you don't know, academic people, business people, community people. You need to always be connecting if you're going to be in banking, which is a people business.
And even today, I will say, like, basically, if you go to any major Houston hotel and get sushi, it's your sushi.
Yeah, that's the secret. So yes, if you most of the time it's us.
Yeah. Especially if it tastes good. If it's not good, then
yeah. If it's not good, I can give you other names.
And every year on the anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing, people flock to that space and they get saplings from that tree that they've been growing every year. And you can have a piece of that connection to your ancestor, to your loved one who was taken from you in your own backyard.
I said, look, my plan is to give everybody a chance to be in an apartment that's near mass transit, that has furniture, where you have, electricity on, and don't worry about that. We got it.
With new academic programs, expanded partnerships, and growing presence and visibility, we aren't just here in Houston, we are here for Houston. The University of Houston downtown, we're making aspirations a reality.
Love that. So many beautiful smiles in that video, which is amazing. And over the course of today's event, you should know that we will present a combination of in-person remarks with pre-recorded videos to keep us moving and on time. Look at somebody on your right and say, I've got to go to class. No, you guys didn't do it, but that's fine. It's okay. So please direct your attention to the screen for greetings from our shared governance leaders.
Greetings. If we've not met yet, my name is Paul Mandel, and I'm serving this year as the presiding officer of the newly formed UHD Faculty Council. I joined the UHD faculty in 2010. Since then, I have served the UHD community on important committees and in a number of ways, such as twice on the Faculty Senate, once on the Faculty Senate Executive Committee, as the Spanish Program Coordinator for the last 5 years, the Beginning and Intermediate Spanish Program Coordinator for 15 years, the CHSS Task Force that established the Center for Latino Studies, and the University Task Force that established the CTLE, to name but a few. As professor of Spanish, and especially in tribute to Hispanic Heritage Month, I wish to extend nuestros saludos a todos los amigos, estudiantes y sus familias, colegas angloparlantes e hispanohablantes aquí en la Universidad de Houston Downtown. On behalf of the executive team and the entire Faculty Council, it is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all the UHD community as we look forward to President Blanchard's State of the University address. We acknowledge the challenging changes in leadership structure that have been brought to bear quickly this year, and we give thanks to the university's continued commitment to shared governance on our campus. The Faculty Council executive team is committed to working constructively with UHD leadership to represent the interest and welfare of the entire UHD faculty. Finally, we want to wish everyone here at UHD, students, faculty, staff, and administrators, a rewarding, productive, and engaging new academic year. Adelante.
Greetings, Dr. Blanchard, members of the President's Cabinet, the UHD campus community, alumni, and friends. As your current Staff Council President, it is an honor to represent the dedicated professionals who formed the backbone of our university's operations. Our staff are not only the stewards of our campus and services, they are the quiet champions of student success, innovation, and institutional excellence. Staff Council remains committed to serving as the collective voice of our staff and as a liaison to university leadership, supporting staff professional development through the EDGE grant, creating meaningful community service opportunities, and hosting networking events that connect us as a campus community. We know that when staff are empowered, the entire university benefits from the classroom to the community. On behalf of Staff Council, thank you for your continued support and everything that you do to uplift our university. Together, with unity, purpose, and Gator pride, we will make our aspirations a reality.
Good morning, President Blanchard, colleagues, and members of the UHD community. On behalf of the Graduate Professional Student Association, I am honored to bring greetings as we begin another academic year together. At GPSA, where our mission is rooted in preparing students for success beyond the classroom, this year we are focusing on expanding into internships and career networking opportunities within each of our colleges. By building strong partnerships with industry leaders and alum, we aim to create pathways that connect academic achievement with real-world professional experience. We believe that these relationships not only open doors to career advancement, but also reinforce a lasting culture of mentorship and collaboration across UHD. Finally, we recognize that our presence and impact extend beyond the campus. GPSA will work to elevate UHD's social footprints by expanding our visibility, promoting our students' accomplishments, and ensuring that the broader community sees the excellence and innovation that defines our university. Together, alongside with our shared governance partners, faculty, and administration, we look forward to advancing these goals, strengthening the spirit of unity, opportunity, and progress at UHD. Thank you, and the best wishes for a successful year ahead.
Greetings, Gators. My name is Maximiliano Perez, and it is my true honor to serve as your 46th Administration Undergraduate Student Government Association President. Throughout my time here at UHD, I have joined multiple student organizations, conducted research with top faculty, and have embodied what it means to be a Gator here at UHD. As we stand here today and reflect on the progress that UHD has conducted over the past year, take a moment to allow yourself to look ahead to the great innovations that are coming soon. I am currently working hard with my team to ensure that we cultivate a leadership that values honesty and integrity to create a unified student body. As of now, our main goal is ensuring that students feel empowered when they arrive here to campus, and to limit their worries to the best of our ability. Our first main initiative for this academic year is to supply each women's bathroom with hygiene products so that our students have one less thing to worry about while they are on campus. The USGA is always open to ideas, and we highly encourage student engagement with us. Whether that be attendance at our town halls, stopping by our office, or even just chatting with us in the hallway, we are always open to listening. With that being said, let's make 2025 to 2026 a great one, Gators. And to echo the wisdom of Malcolm X, education is the passport to the future. So let's commit ourselves to building that future today. Thank you.
Hello, Gators. I'm Andrea Shiloh, a proud UHD alum, and it is an honor to bring greetings on behalf of the Alumni Association. No matter where life has taken us, we're forever connected by UHD. Being a Gator shaped who we are, opened doors, and gave us opportunities that changed our lives. That's the power of our alumni family. When we show up, connect, and support UHD, we raise our university's profile and we shine a spotlight on the incredible impact Gators make every single day. As you hear Dr. Blanchard share the vision for UHD's future, know this, our story isn't over. The best is yet to come, and together we'll write the next great chapters. On behalf of the Alumni Association, welcome to the state of the university. Thank you for being here and for keeping Gator Pride alive. Go Gators!
I love it. You know what? I saw some new ABC 13 anchors in these videos. Love that. Thank you so much to these leaders, and thank you for your time, your energy, and certainly your enthusiastic service to UHD. Well, now I have the honor of introducing University of Houston Downtown President Dr. Loren J. Blanchard, now in his 5th year at the helm of UHD. Previously, Dr. Blanchard served as Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs at California State University, the largest and most diverse system of higher education in the United States, and as Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs at Xavier University in New Orleans, a first-generation college graduate as well. Dr. Blanchard earned a bachelor's degree in speech pathology education from Xavier University. Also, a master's degree in education from McNeese State University, and a PhD in educational psychology from University of Georgia. Gosh, I need to go back to school, Doc. Please help me welcome right now Dr. Loren Blanchard to the podium.
Thank you so much, Ms. Knight, for that warm introduction and for being here with us today. Certainly, I want to offer my gratitude as well to the Cadence Piano Quartet. Thank you for such an inspiring performance. I would expect nothing less, though, from the students at the school that not only is Ms. Knight's alma mater, as we just learned, but I understand that there was an aspiring singer by the name of Beyonce who also went to that school. So there you go. We should expect nothing less. Let's give these talented students one more round of applause. Good morning, University of Houston Downtown. Good morning, Gators. And it is a good morning indeed when we can all gather together in a community to reflect on our collective accomplishments and set forth new aspirations for the coming year. I look forward to this annual address for many reasons, including the opportunity to highlight members of our greater UHD family. I'd like to extend a warm welcome first to our system leaders who are joining us today. We have with us our student regent, Adrian Caraves. We also have our chancellor, Renew Couture. Vice Chancellor of Government and Community Relations, Jason Smith. Senior Associate Vice Chancellor for Government Relations, Deidre Garcia is with us. And Assistant Vice Chancellor for Local Relations, Sarah Donata is with us. We certainly appreciate your presence this morning. And what's more is that we're even ever so grateful for your unwavering support. Thank you so much. We're also fortunate to be joined by 3 elected state officials who have been strong supporters of UHD. This past year in particular, they have helped us in ways unimaginable. You'll hear more about this later, but for now, please join me in welcoming, first of all, representing the Honorable State Senator Boris Miles is his wife, Sadani Miles. We also have the Honorable State Representative Christina Morales. And how about the fact that we also have the Honorable State Representative Armando Wally. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to be with us. I know it was a sacrifice, but we're thrilled that you're here with us. We're also joined by a few city law enforcement officials who are strong partners with us here at UHD. Please help me to welcome Harris County Precinct 1 Constable Alan Rosen. He's on his way. Captain Chris Eka of the Harris County Sheriff's Office. And our alum, Houston's Police Chief, J. Noe Diaz. We thank you for all that you do for Houston and certainly notwithstanding UHD. I would also like to acknowledge my executive cabinet and the academic deans who are here with us today. You play such an invaluable role in fostering a culture of excellence and ensuring that UHD is prepared to meet and exceed all of the expectations of our students. Thank you for your collaboration, your passion, your dedication to really make UHD education both accessible and exceptional. And to our shared governance leaders that you had the great privilege of hearing from earlier, thank you so much for your remarks and for joining me in the community and in our commitment to accountability, transparency, and trust as we embrace a new shared governance structure this fall. And to Andrea Shiloh, thank you for representing our UHD alumni so well, not just in your remarks this morning, but also through your ongoing professionalism and service to our UHD community. At UHD, leadership does not end at the cabinet level. Allow me a moment to acknowledge our dedicated faculty and staff who are here with us today. Your commitment to our students, our mission, and to one another really helps make this university a remarkable place. We could not make good on our mission of nurturing talent, generating knowledge, and driving socioeconomic mobility for a just and sustainable future without you. Thank you for all that you do. I would be remiss not to acknowledge our alumni and friends in the audience this morning as well. Thank you for being our partners, our mentors, and supporters in our continued endeavors to elevate the University of Houston downtown. And to our students gathered here today, plenty of them in person, and those who may watch this recording online at a later date, make no mistake. You are the reason we are here today and every day. You are why we continue to work so hard at strengthening our programs, why we're constantly looking to expand our resources, and most importantly, why we are relentless in our quest to foster a culture of care. Thank you for trusting us to be good stewards of your hopes and dreams and to help make your aspirations a true reality. You know, just a few months ago, we had a great opportunity to gather at NRG to celebrate our class of 2025 graduates. Addressing the audience that day, you might remember, was a student by the name of Antoinette Mosley. She was an accounting major, active in a number of student-led organizations while also parenting a young daughter. Antoinette shared that despite being told that college might just be too hard for her because of her parenting duties and her older age, let me be clear, she was all of just 25 years old at the time, she persevered to earn her bachelor's degree and accept a job offer from a national accounting firm. Antoinette is just one example of our extraordinary students who are overcoming challenges to pursue their aspirations. And so when I return to this podium year after year to highlight progress made in our graduation rates, this update is much more than citing percentage points. Behind every number, there is an amazing student like Antoinette. We have made it our commitment here at UHD that we will increase our graduation rates for first time in college as well as transfer students. That's a non-negotiable. And while we have seen improvements over the last few years, this past year, the rates have largely held steady. This leveling off has not been a surprise to us. We expected it, given that last year's graduation rate cohort was directly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Each year, however, since 2021, the number of students graduating from our university has remained steadily high. On average, 3,400 students successfully complete their UHD degree requirements each year. That is not happenstance. It's really the direct result of progress, of intentional efforts by our faculty, staff, and students. Thank you. For example, our Division of Student Success and Student Life has been hard at work. Ensuring student success means success for all students. Our academic advisors play a critical role in motivating our students to see themselves as UHD graduates and stay the course throughout graduation day. Over the last year, academic advising completed a staggering 30,870 contact hours of one-to-one advising. Now that's remarkable. A huge thank you to academic advising for your commitment over this past year and every year. And our military affiliated and veteran students now benefit from a success team that articulates their experiences, skills, and military service into course credit. What's more, that they are helping our students translate military skills and experiences into professional competencies on their resumes. In this way, we're not only helping veterans obtain their degrees faster, but we're also helping them transition into civilian workforce, public service, and private sector jobs more easily. Not to be outdone, our Academic Support Center has seen a 77% increase in tutoring and supplemental instruction check-ins at their new extended 5th floor location. Now, with such a dramatic increase, I know that some of you are saying we must be offering them free pizza at every session, but we're not. It's just good old, highly effective tutoring. And our data shows that students who participate in 3 or more tutoring sessions at UHD see significant improvements in their academic achievement. What's more, for students who have slipped into academic probation, our Gator Success Program offers valuable support to get them right back on track. In fact, more than half of participating students, 62% to be exact, improved their GPAs as a result of this program experience. Of course, for many of our students, it's not really just the academics, but it's the cost of higher education that makes it hard to earn a degree at UHD. That's why UHD is committed to ensuring students have the aid they need to graduate, even as we navigate unprecedented changes in how that aid is processed and in what aid is allowable for us. It has been an unprecedented time for our financial aid colleagues. Yet, despite these obstacles, they have risen to the challenge, and they have successfully processed thousands of applications. For the fall 2025 semester alone, more than $43.6 million in aid has been dispersed to more than 9,000 students. Well done, financial aid team. But even with financial aid, there are gaps in meeting the needs of our students. That is why all UHD students, whether or not they qualify for traditional aid or not, have access to our Gator Resource Center, which offers basic essentials such as food and clothing, as well as guidance in accessing additional resources on and off campus. The center also features workshops on such life skills that's important to them, like finding an apartment, building their credit, and even cooking simple, healthy meals with the food that they get from our Gator Mart. And a word of recognition for our Gator Mart. This last year, our Gator Mart distributed 168,300 meals to students. That's exceptional. Our commitment to student success extends beyond financial aid and basic needs. UHD continues to seek out opportunities to increase student access to and engagement in high-impact practices that we know lead to greater learning outcomes. Whether it's undergraduate research, service learning, study abroad, or internships, the data proves that students engaged in these kinds of activities complete their degrees at higher rates and in less time. So I'm pleased to report that as a result of all of our efforts, we are not only graduating 3,400 students per year, but we're also transitioning 80% of those students who graduate immediately into graduate or professional school or into the workforce. 80%. But I don't want you to take that just from me. Let's hear from some of our recent alumni.
Hi, my name is Emily Martinez. I majored in criminal justice at the College of Public Service, and I am a proud member of the class of 2025. You want to know how UHD made my aspirations a reality? Well, here's how. I was a student worker at the Career Center for 3 years. I gained valuable experience helping other students find jobs and internships. And speaking of internships, I had 2 excellent ones, the Harris County Sheriff's Department and the Houston Police Department. I served as senator for the College of Public Service and UHD Student Government Association. And there's more. I was president of the Professional Society of Criminal Justice Students. And immediately after graduation, all this experience helped me earn my job at Crime Stoppers of Houston, where I am a bilingual education specialist. The opportunities I found at UHD were endless. The university definitely made my aspirations a reality.
My name is Abraham Leha. I graduated last May from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. I was a section editor for the Dateline, UHD student newspaper. As an English major, that real-world experience wasn't invaluable to me. But when the university offered me the chance to study abroad, the opportunity changed my life. I went to London and New York and got interested in archival work. Now, I just finished an internship at the Museum of Fine Arts, Houston. I'm also heading to graduate school to earn a master's degree in library science with a concentration in archival studies. None of this would have been possible without UHD. The university made my aspirations a reality.
Hi, my name is Diana Cantu. I majored in criminal justice in the College of Public Service with a minor in psychology, and I'm a proud member of the class of 2025. You want to know how UHD made my aspirations a reality? Here's how. I was a student worker in the Office of Admissions and with Gator Crew. I gained not just valuable job experience, but also a community that felt like family, that made me feel like I belonged. I also had a chance to be an ambassador for UHD to help new students transition to university life and gain transferable skills like communication, organization, and leadership. Thanks to what I learned alongside my Gator family, I have joined the academic advising team in the College of Public Service. The opportunities I found at UHD were endless. The university definitely made my aspirations a reality.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Abraham. Thank you, Diana, for sharing your stories with us. To hear things or statements like Abraham in his remarks earlier, that opportunity changed my life, is one of the most rewarding aspects of working here at UHD. And I'll tell you, our collective work has not gone unnoticed. Today, I am pleased to report that UHD remains a top performer for social mobility among regional universities of the West. We now rank number 28, up from 32 places just 3 years ago. And among public universities in our region, UHD has moved up an impressive 13 positions since 2022. And among public and private regional universities of the West, UHD is now ranked number 62, a remarkable 26 position gain from our ranking of 88 in 2022. And our impact on students also has garnered the attention of the Washington Monthly, with rankings that emphasize access, affordability, outcomes, and service. Sounds familiar to UHD, right? In the category of best colleges for your tuition and tax dollars, the publication recently ranked UHD 24th out of 585 universities granting master's degrees. And the Washington Monthly also placed UHD in the top 10 at number 7 in its best bang for the bucks colleges in the South. Kudos to our sister university, UH. They're ranked number 5. We're right behind you. We're right behind you. Showing up in the rankings is not new territory as well for our Maryland Davies College of Business, and this year is no exception. Because of its strength in experiential learning, our online international business degree program earned a new recognition by Forbes, number 7 among accredited nonprofit colleges in the United States. Congratulations to all who contributed to this remarkable progress. We have a lot to be proud of here at UHD, as you've heard me say before, and I'm exceptionally proud of the close ties that we have with our local community. By partnering with our local community colleges and independent school districts, for example, we make aspirations a reality for families who really seek an affordable and accessible education that's close to home. I am pleased to share that our ever-growing partnership with the Lone Star College System has brought more than 1,500 students to UHD over the last 2 fall semesters. This makes UHD one of Lone Star's top 5 transfer institutions. And our partnership with charter schools such as Harmony Public Schools and Yes Prep also continue to draw large numbers of qualified students to UHD. In just 3 years, enrollment at UHD by Harmony Public School students has increased by 588%, and Yes Prep by 311%. Yes, those are eye-popping numbers, remarkable growth. And I'm also excited to report that through our newest partnership with Aldine Independent School District and Lone Star College, more early college students are entering UHD to complete their master's degree within 2 years of completing high school. That's worth an applause. So what we see happening is that, families across Houston really are increasingly taking advantage of these partnerships. And we open the doors for more prospective students to earn their degrees and ultimately launch their careers at a much younger age. Other successful partnerships include our agreement with San Jacinto College, where we have fostered a seamless transition from their honors program to our honors program, and also our partnership with Houston City College, formerly known as Houston Community College, which drives students to our UHD Northwest campus as well. It should be no surprise that as a result of these kind of innovative partnerships, as well as improved application processes, UHD has experienced a 3.4% increase in first-time in-college students and a 4.6% increase in transfer students. But that's not our only accomplishment. We also continue to address the needs of local professionals seeking to expand their skills to advance at work or make a mid-career change. Through our new streamlined application process, we have seen, and I'm mighty proud of this, a 28.4% increase in enrolled graduate students. That's cause for celebration. UHD also serves as a transformative agent in our neighborhoods in the form of community service. You saw some of that in the video earlier. Last year, I want to report that our Student Government Association completed more than 800 service hours in the community. That averages to about 67 service hours per member. And through our biannual Gator Serve events, our volunteers can be found everywhere, helping local homeowners, nonprofits, and schools with projects such as gardening, painting, minor construction, and even ecological projects. UHD volunteers also for Houston's Earth Day celebration at Discovery Green, engaging in projects designed to enhance air and water quality, reestablish native plants, and improve flood control. Our faculty, whom I'm mighty proud of, are also leading the way in helping our students to serve our community's needs here in Houston. From educating adults about HPV-related cancers to testing water quality in the bayous and helping K-12 students learn about healthy food and the dangers of street drugs, faculty are tremendous role models in making service an integral part of our Gator way of life. Before I go any further, I really want to take a moment to recognize one of our steadfast partners in community engagement, and she is State Representative Christina Morales. Representative Morales, would you please join me on the stage? Just right in the circle. There's magic that happens in that circle. I would like to recognize you with this Gator Civic Impact Award for your collaboration with UHD in numerous community efforts, including self-defense training, the Northside Festival, multiple disaster drives, and your commitment to UHD Day at the Capitol during our legislative session. Your work with and for UHD really goes beyond enriching the lives of individual residents. You ensure our consistent investment in the safety and the well-being of our city, and we just can't thank you enough for all that you do for UHD. Indeed, UHD is working to make aspirations a reality for our greater Houston region. We achieve this in part by strengthening the workforce and investing in the intellectual needs of our city. Our new bachelor's degree in translation, for example, addresses the city's direct need for translators and interpreters who can help residents with language barriers to unlock access to quality healthcare, legal services, and education. And our new degree in cybersecurity meets the rising need for information security analysts. According to the Texas Workforce Commission, the demand for analysts has seen a 39% increase in Houston alone. Likewise, our Office of Continuing Education offers certification programs and professional development opportunities as a direct response to Houston's employment needs. This past year, Continuing Education established 16 new partnerships and delivered more than 38,000 hours of training in support of Houston's workforce. So many of you have heard me speak to our university's role as an anchor institution. During last year's State of the University address, I announced plans to pursue funding for what we were calling a Center for Crime, Urban Research, and Education that furthers our impact in this role. Known to many of us as Secure, this would be the first center of its kind in Houston, aggregating data across multiple law enforcement agencies and criminal justice agencies to support research in urban crime and victimization and advance our policies and strategies to increase community safety. With the expert guidance of UHD faculty and alumni, we were able to develop a clear vision for this important center, one that is integrated, interdisciplinary, and community-focused, and which ensures meaningful outcomes for our Houston region. I'd like to acknowledge some of these individuals today for their expertise and counsel, including Assistant Professor of Criminal Justice, Dr. Fei Yang, and Dr. Alondra Garza. Assistant Professor of Social Work, Dr. Richard Simons. And UHD alumni, some who are here with us now, Chief Noe Diaz, Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, and Constable Alan Rosen. Thank you for all that you do for UHD. Yet I have to tell you that even with our vision finalized, meaning that we've secured the funding for Secure, Secure was really a long shot. Frankly, it had been 25 years since UHD had an exceptional item request honored and funded by the legislature. There are two system leaders who stepped up to join us in our efforts. And at this time, I would like to ask them both to join me on stage right in the circle. Vice Chancellor Jason Smith, Senior Associate Vice Chancellor Deidre Garcia. Right in the center. I know, Deidre, you don't like a spotlight on you, but you're spotting that light right on you right now. Jason, your counsel throughout this session, both related to Secure and also your leadership with the text.mou, particularly setting up all these meetings in Houston ahead of the session, were absolutely invaluable. And Deidre, what can I say? Throughout the 89th legislative session, your consistent presence and relentless support left a lasting impression on our legislators and ultimately helped us to secure $2.6 million to establish Secure. On behalf of the entire Gator community, I wish to extend our gratitude for your partnership in and your contributions to this most important endeavor, not only for UHD, most importantly for the city of Houston. Certainly get my exercise in here. I should note that Secure isn't the only positive outcome that we experienced during the 89th legislative session. At a time when universities across our state and nation endured funding cuts, UHD's comprehensive regional university funds and our institutional effectiveness funds were restored as well. And due to our increase in our student credit hours, our base funding has also increased here at UHD. With our state funding intact, we have been able to reduce a $12 million structural deficit by 70%. And I assure you that's not been coincidental. In addition to implementing a successful legislative agenda, we've had to make some difficult financial decisions, resulting in $3 million in reductions across every division. And while this process was challenging, we did it without compromising student success, without eliminating academic programs, and without lowering salaries. Thank you, UHD community. And while we celebrate, we're not done though. We still have $3.3 million to go to eliminate our structural deficit. And we will tackle our deficit aggressively over this next academic year through cost reductions, cost shifting, continuing to seek operational efficiencies, and most importantly, revenue generation. Make plans to join us for the Budget Town Hall meeting taking place on October 23rd to kick off this conversation and university-wide planning effort. You'll get all the information you need there. And that covers just some of the great work of this past year. It's almost impossible to highlight everything, as there really are so many good things unfolding that I don't have enough time to cover them all. And it's important today that we also just take a moment to look forward. But before I move on to celebrating what lies ahead, I would be remiss if I did not mention some of the challenges that we know that we're facing. I'm aware that safety has been a concern in recent weeks, both on and around our campus. Please know that safety is a priority, and we will continue to work with our internal police department, as well as our external and surrounding law enforcement agencies, to ensure that we're doing everything that we can to protect our campus. I'm also aware that as we continue our work in key areas already mentioned, including embracing our new shared governance model and continuing to chip away at our structural deficit, we must at the same time address faculty and staff compensation. I'm committed to this endeavor, and I'm proud of the progress that we've made each year. This fall, as you've already heard from me in writing, a one-time merit stipend will be granted to all eligible employees. I know that this is not the exact outcome that we wished for, and I assure you that I do not take the matter of faculty and staff compensation lightly. I do recognize that we have much work to do. We will continue to prioritize progress toward raising our salaries to competitive levels as we are able to do so. And that brings us now to what lies ahead. At the end of last year's State of the University address, I asked one major question. Are you ready to join me in creating a bigger, better, and more excellent, and even more engaged UHD? That question reflected an aspiration that I believe we all shared. Today, I ask you to join me in recognizing our progress as we celebrate turning our aspirations into reality. From beginning the long-anticipated Gator expansion project and repurposing our library space to creating a modernized testing center and relocating our academic support center, we are creating a bigger and better UHD. From establishing a new Gator Resource Center for smoother navigation of resources, to creating a new Center for Career and Professional Development with arms in each of our 4 colleges and outreach to employers across our city, we are forging a more excellent and engaged UHD. And what, you might ask, of our long-anticipated Memorandum of Understanding with the Texas Department of Transportation? The one that is absolutely necessary if we are ever to turn this campus into a more cohesive, pedestrian-friendly campus. Well, I've got news for you. That MOU was officially executed on May 8th of this year. As a result, UHD has acquired 11.93 acres of land adjacent to our campus. At no cost. And I know some of you would say, well, why didn't you just ask them to round it up to an even 12 acres? Yeah. I was told that highway negotiations don't work in that way, so it didn't work. But still, 11.93 acres in downtown Houston is substantial. Let's take a look.
The land that TxDOT is giving UHD starts here. This tree-filled, undeveloped 2-acre parcel along Travis and across from the UHD Welcome Center. This busy intersection stays as is. But the lot under Interstate I-10 East, across from the Welcome Center, is now going to be ours. That means all that City of Houston metered parking will become UHD property. And there's more. This section of I-10, all 8 lanes in both directions, will help form the UHD campus of the future. It's basically a long stretch of property, a total of 11.93 acres. That's like 9 football fields laid end to end. Specifically, UHD's property will run approximately from Travis Street to McKee Street. But let's be clear. We're just talking about the land directly under the freeway, not the area between UHD and I-10. And, regrettably, it's not going to happen tomorrow. TxDOT will first build the new I-10 just a stone's throw north of UHD's Daly Street lot. Then, this existing section of the freeway comes down. The expected start date, 2027.
Nine football fields. Look out, UH. Look out. Well, you heard it. With this land, UHD's campus will expand to include land along the I-10 and Providence Street corridor, starting at Milam Street and running all the way to McKee Street. I would like to publicly thank Senator Boris Miles and Representative Armando Wally for their efforts in helping us to secure this much-needed land. Mrs. Miles, Representative Wally, please come and take the stage. Center circle. Representative Wally and Senator Miles were both very instrumental in bringing the Department of Transportation back to the table again and again, allowing us to finally reach a fair and binding agreement that protects our campus. Please accept these tokens of appreciation for your support and that, for most importantly, for the love that you give to UHD. Gators, with our MOU officially filed, we have completed the first step in making UHD a more pedestrian-friendly campus. We have secured the necessary land. With that said, I must just add one more final reason for celebration this morning, and it's going to sound a little strange, and there's cause for celebration in the category of accreditation. This past year, our nursing program was granted the maximum 10-year accreditation by the Commission on Collegiate Nursing Education. And on this very day, we have the Accrediting Board of Engineering Technology on campus for 2 of our engineering degrees in the College of Sciences and Technology. We're going to send good energy their way. And earlier this month, we submitted the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges Reaffirmation Report, a true university-wide endeavor. Along with that report, I know that most of you know, we finalized our quality enhancement plan. Let's take a short look at a video that really describes what our QEP is all about.
At the University of Houston downtown, we want our graduates prepared to take on the world. That's why we're launching a brand new initiative, a Quality Enhancement Plan, or QEP for short. So, what is our QEP? It's called Beyond the Bayou, Transferable Skills for the 21st Century. This QEP focuses on 4 essential skills: communication, decision-making, professionalism, and technology. Students can earn micro-credentials and digital badges in these areas, making their degrees even more powerful. So next time someone asks, what's UHD's QEP? You say, it's Beyond the Bayou, Transferable Skills for the 21st Century. Let's know it.
So that's right. With our new QEP, students can earn micro-credentials and digital badges that will make their UHD degrees even more marketable, relevant, and valuable. As I stated earlier, 80% of our students are already immediately employed in their careers or enrolled in graduate and professional school a year after they graduate. And I have to say that for a university that aspires for excellence, as we do here at UHD, frankly, I just don't think that that's good enough. Our QEP is just one more way that UHD is working hard to equip our graduates, not only for the success at the onset of their careers, but also for their long-term future. And that is why this QEP matters. Our goal is that not 80%, but 100% of UHD graduates will secure a job or, more importantly, go into graduate or professional school within a year of earning their degree. That's our goal. Because Gators, making aspirations a reality isn't just a goal. It's a responsibility. A responsibility to our students, a responsibility to our local communities, and most importantly, a responsibility to the city of Houston. Thank you so much for joining me today for this State of the University address. This Gator community means more to me, means more to this community than you would ever imagine. Thank you for being a part of it.
Dr. Blanchard, thank you so much for sharing all of that and all of the wonderful things that are going on here at UHD. Incredible. You were very excited about so many of these things. You can see it. He would smile when he stepped back. We appreciate it. Wonderful job. And thank you for sharing how so many of the aspirations outlined in last year's State of the University address have become a reality in less than a year. You talked about the huge steps the university has taken in the name of student success, not only for students while in attendance at UHD, but beyond graduation. The growth you talked about in undergraduate and graduate enrollment speaks to the academic and student-supported programs in place for students to thrive. And can I say that I was so impressed with the Mart? I can't remember the exact name of it, but the Gator Mart, just impressive. I mean, you know, I was here, and this is off script, but can I say this real quick? As I was walking the hallways, I saw what appeared to be a student, a mom, here with a stroller with her child, and just, you know, to see that and to see that so many of the students are supported is just incredible. So, but thank you again for your address. It is now my pleasure to welcome Cadence back to the stage. Guys, make them feel welcome, yeah. And a formal welcome, let's give violinist Arna Green, violist Vanessa Salache, cellist Patrick Guarini, and pianist Stephen Harris a round of applause. I should mention that they will perform the fourth movement of Dvorak Piano Quartet Opus 87. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. What a performance. Thank you so much, Cadence. And also to your directors who were directing from their seats. I could see you guys. I saw you. I said, get a baton, somebody. Okay, so it has been absolutely a wonderful experience to be here with you today, with all of you. And I now consider myself a Gator and a Coug. Also, so a multitude of thanks, by the way, to all of those who assisted in putting this State of the University production together. The production team is fantastic. Thank you guys so much. We have one final surprise for you, though, to share. It is not the winning lottery ticket. I certainly wish it was. And then please join us for lunch across the hall in A300. That is not the surprise. But without further ado, let's welcome to the stage UHD's dance team, the Gatorettes, coached by Julie Holmes and Vanessa Machuca. She's the president, and Julie Garcia, vice president. Welcome them now. And that concludes our program.